Hey, good evening. This is Phil Sparks from Lonesome Ridge Farm, Powhatan County. What we want to do this evening, we just got our cattle today. We have a small 11.5 acre property here in Powhatan County. Most of it's in pasture. We got about 10 acres in pasture. We had horses here for 19 years, and when quit riding the horses very much, we decided we were going to do something else, and we've been looking at regenerative farming and how to use the land like it was used in the old days to get better beef and just make it a little better place on this earth. So what we thought we would do is start a series where we could let you see us as we grow. We've been watching Greg Judy and Joel Salatin for a long time. Those guys have got it going, and concepts are nice. And we're wondering, can we make it work on a 10 acre farm of pasture? So today we got three calves in here. We were going after steers, and we ended up with heifers. One of the drawbacks is at sale time they'll probably be about 100 pounds lighter than a steer at this age. But we've got some nice quiet calves. You can see them, and you can see them in the crowd behind the barn, because what we're doing is before we start turning them loose in these pastures, and like I say, they were born in October of last year, and we've got to train them about our electric fence. We've got 5-wire high tensile fence around the whole perimeter of the property so we can keep them in here. But between our pastures, we have, and we use that because that's the way it was when we were working our horses. We've got four strand high tensile through those, and we're going to be using polywire to rope these sections off. And what we're looking at is maybe having as many as 15 different areas here. And you can look at the grass, show them the grass behind you there on the fields and stuff. We've got plenty of grass. We have started planting last year. We didn't cut this very much. And actually I got tired of mowing. It's one of the reasons we decided we were gonna look at this venture. The other is to get a good quality of beef for my family. And what we're doing with the cows in the corral is, if you come up and look, you'll see I've got polywire all the way around the inside of this, and it's hot. Got 7,000 volts on it. And these girls had some experience with high tensile at their previous farm, but most of it was 5-wire. Before we can turn them out into these pastures, before we can put them in these pastures, we have got to train them to respect the polywire, because that's going to be the only things that separates them and their pastures. And we don't want them to go out there and in a wild state start running through this stuff. And yeah, most of them have been shocked. We've watched 2 of them get shocked 4 or 5 times today, and they are learning to respect it. Now the biggest one in there, number 129, I haven't seen her touch the wire. I think she's been watching her sisters there, and she is just hasn't taken the time to experience. But what we're going to be doing is try to put some learnings that we have on YouTube and show you what we're doing, why we're doing it, why we think we're doing it. We're not going to do everything right, but we're trying to learn, we're trying to get things going, and hopefully you can learn to see if it's something you might want to try on a 5-acre property, or in this case a 10-acre property. And we think with the grass we have now that we will be between 35 and maybe 45 days before when we take these calves off of a parcel before they come back on. It should give it plenty of time for the grass to grow and be lush and prime for them when they come back in there. We're anxious to see how much weight we're going to put on them. We were thinking that normally, I think with traditional farming, you're going to put a pound a day on them. I want to see what we can do around here. So I encourage you to come back and watch us, and we're going to subscribe to us. And we're new at this, so we're not going to be perfect, but we're trying to share what we learn, what we experience with people out there that might want to do something similar to this. So this is Phil, Camilla on the camera, and we're just we're signing off. But thank you for watching today. We'll start going through our pastures, showing the concepts we have, and we're going to leave these girls in here for about 3 to 4 days, and they're nice, quiet calves. We bought them off of a farmer over in Goochland, Virginia. Went and saw him last week, and I tell you, he delivered them today. We're very excited about what's going on. Thank you. We'll talk to you next time.